Hey everybody. Okay, this is Dr. Bam. I've tried to make this video a couple times. It's fighting me. Um, uh, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. It is not Flipgrid. It's actually Screencast-O-Matic that I'm struggling with. This is our Flipgrid, and I'm making this video to kind of help you guys with the upcoming Flipgrid presentation. I've had some questions. I gave you guys a practice Flipgrid, which you're free to utilize and practice anything you want there. Then you also have the community program comparison project Flipgrid, which is where you will submit your presentation of your PowerPoint this week. So you will click into here. You'll not make your own topic. You're going into this project for your final project. So if you hit topic over here, you're going to hit a whole new thread, and you don't need to do that. So you're going to hit practice flip. Okay, and you're going to create a practice flip here. Anybody's allowed to come over here and practice. I missed my little spiel that I had already given. This is going to be a very informal video. I'm just going to show you how I would go about doing it on my computer. Everyone's device is different. There are many YouTube videos out there that you can go and Google or search in YouTube and just search PowerPoint, how to show a PowerPoint in Flipgrid or in Flip, and you'll get much better, more professional videos than this one. So anywho, use YouTube, use your resources, search out your information when you don't know things. So you're going to hit record here. This is your main screen. Now, if this was your first time here, you are probably going to get something that says like allow video. Hit allow if you want the video to be able to record. For your presentation, you can have video or you can choose to have audio. So if you just want to be a voice, you can click audio down there, or you can do video. Hey, now you're saying, hey, it's just you, Dr. Bam, on the screen. Where's your presentation? I have not started my presentation. As you can see, this 5-minute clock has not started running, so I'm not going yet because I don't want to go yet because I'm not ready to go yet. If you have two screens, it's awesome. I don't have two screens today. I'm just on my laptop. So it's going to be a little bit more jumpy because I'm going to go back and forth like I'm telling you the way I would do it. But you can always do it your own way as well. But if you have two screens, it's really cool because you can put your PowerPoint up on one and your Flip on the other. And once you share your PowerPoint, you can move your PowerPoint on the one screen while you can see it moving in your Flipgrid. Because I'm on one screen, I'm not going to be able to do that. So the first thing you're going to do is click this. This says backdrop. Okay. And your backdrop, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my power said it was going to die, and I didn't want to lose you guys. Okay, so this backdrop is going to come up with this. You've got some cool backdrops that you can put on the back of your Flip, but you're not going to do that for this because you're presenting and you want to have your presentation in your backdrop as your backdrop. And so you can have clear backdrop, you can put a photo, or you can use your screen as your backdrop. And this is what you're going to want to do. Now, you're going to get this, allow Flipgrid to see your screen. What window? As you can see, I have a million windows open because I always do. I'm going to choose this PowerPoint slideshow to show because it's a PowerPoint that I have available for another class, and it will give you an example to see what it'll look like. So I'm going to go ahead and allow it, and it's going to pop me to that PowerPoint. And it's going to say you're sharing and all of those things. Now, I don't want to see the PowerPoint. I want to know what's going on in the Flipgrid, okay, right at this second. So I am going to actually go ahead and go to my screen and show a taskbar. And I'm going to go back to my Flipgrid, and you're like, it's still showing you. That's because I haven't moved it. Oh, it's still showing me. So it did not click. So we're going to try that again. I'm going to show screen, select the window. I'm going to show the PowerPoint. Okay, now I want to go back to Flipgrid, show taskbar, and there it is. Okay, I'm there. So I had to move it went back to my big picture, but I moved it back to the side. Now, I still haven't started officially, well, I did start officially um, recording because it says 4:23, but it paused it now. Now I can be in my pause. Now this is where if you have the two screens, it's wonderful because I can be moving my PowerPoint on the one screen and talking on this screen. But I don't have two screens. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's pretend that this is the first slide. Actually, I'm going to go back to my first slide. Here, we'll get to this slide. I have two displays open, evidently. We will get to this one. Okay, and we'll pretend this is our first slide. I show taskbar again. And go back to my screen. You see it's now there. Okay, I'm set and I am ready. Now, I lost some minutes because it started playing when I first flipped away. And it was recording. But I'm going to show you at the end how I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to hit record and I'm going to start talking. And I'm going to talk about my slide. This is Unit 5, Mastery Slide 1, I'm going to bounce back and I'm just going to talk from here. So I'm talking about Unit 5, Mastery Slide 1. And then I'm going to talk about the questions, the pros and cons of organized sports in the United States to children. Now, if you were in my other class, I'd be lecturing on this topic as we're going through this question. And then we would start talking about asthma and triggers and all the things, okay? I am not on the Flipgrid screen. As you can see, I am in my PowerPoint, okay? But the Flipgrid is still working in the background because I hit record. And so it's still capturing me, it's still showing me talking, it's still doing all the things. I'm just showing my PowerPoint and doing my presentation. Once again, I told you, you don't have to have the video. So if you're not comfortable with the video and not being able to see yourself while you're talking, you can just do the audio portion. And that is fine as long as we can hear you in your Flipgrid presenting your presentation. Okay, I'm going to flip back to the Flipgrid. Let's pretend this is my last slide. I have concluded and I am going to hit end show here. And I'm going to lower this and there's going to be my Flipgrid. Okay. As you can see, it's still recording. It's at 3 minutes now. And I have finished my presentation and I can go back to it. Now, if I wanted to, I could jump back to full screen to conclude. That's up to you. How fancy do you want to get? Okay, now let's pretend that I'm done. So I'm going to end the Flipgrid recording here. Okay, I'm going to hit next. That's over here on the right corner. And you're going to see what I just recorded. Okay. But let's say I don't want this piece here. So I could take this to here and I can trim it. Boom, it's done. Now it's not going to start till there. Oops. I may have trimmed. I may have trimmed the wrong section. But it's okay. Okay, by the way, I have the unmute clip. I have the clip muted because I am talking on Screencast-O-Matic and it'll be feedback if I'm not. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to want to add a sticky note. Delete clip. Okay, so if you clip something you don't want to clip, which is what I ended up doing. So I wanted to trim it this direction. I wanted to take this out, right? I'm going to hit delete clip and start. There you go. Now I have it starting at the mastery slide where I want it, going through to the end. So the next thing you hit is next. Okay. I'm going to put a caption of my practice flip from the video and I'm going to post it to the topic. Okay, takes a second. Okay, so now I can go to the topic and look, there is my video, and I can hit play, and there is sound. Let me play. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna start. So I'm just gonna talk from here. So I'm talking at the time. Okay. So you always want to go back and make sure that your video has sound. I'm gonna mute it because it gets really feedbacky with the screencast-o-matic as well. So I don't want to have that piece there, but I hope this helps. I hope you have a little more confidence in where to click. I encourage you to go and click around and just play with it. Throw up any PowerPoint you want. You don't have to throw up your presentation. You can put up a practice slide, whatever you would like to do.